Hello, hello, hello. For the first time ever, we're having our pink couch conversations with the Sunkissed Chicsters. Say hello, girls.
Hi, guys.
All right, and we are hashtagging this PCC. Join the PCC party. Pink Couch Conversations. Today, for our first episode, episode 1, we're going to discuss things related to being a sister. So, let's go ahead and get started and dive right in. These questions are all about sisterhood and sistership. And what better girls to answer it than two girls who are living in that moment. So, first question I'm going to ask to the eldest sister. What is the biggest challenge in being a sister?
Having to fight their battles.
Okay, what does that mean? Because some people on here might not know what that means. They might not have a sister.
Fighting their battles is like staying up for them. You might always get hurt sometimes. You might get in trouble, maybe. Well, I don't get in trouble, but certain examples. You might get confused, nervous on what to say. Fighting battles means like sticking up for yourself. Or how I'm using it is I'm sticking up for my sister.
Excellent. So fighting battles for our sister's protection. Okay, and Kamara, what would you say is the biggest challenge in being a sister?
I agree with Ayana. My biggest thing is fighting the battles too. So when you have it's like sister power, but then there's someone else right there. So going against, so it kind of if it's if your friend, it kind of breaks up your friendship, but it doesn't matter. At least you know you stick there for your sister.
Okay, so you all like protection or sticking up for our sister, even if that kind of might mean compromising some other relationships. Okay, so very good. We're going on to question number 2. What is the best thing about being a sister?
Me teaching her stuff, and she doesn't know, and she's teaching me stuff that I don't know. And then learning, meaning her telling me facts about animals or coming home and learning something and then teaching it to me, or I probably already know, but we're just relating, connecting, and then I'm learning from her and she's learning from me at the same time.
So it's like this mutually beneficial. So it's like this mutually beneficial bond. Got it.
Yeah.
Cam, what would you say is the best thing about being a sister?
The best thing about being a sister is knowing that I have a beautiful sister that's gonna have my back from the whole entire day. I'm gonna be there for long, so at least I know I have a beautiful. Sometimes we argue with people and stuff, and I know my sister's gonna be able to be there, come home and tell her oh, this person hurt my feelings and stuff, and she's like, don't worry, I'll talk to them and make sure that you feel better and stuff. So at least I know I have a beautiful sister that loves for me and cares for me.
It's nice to always have someone have your back. I love that. All right, so Yanni, how do you see your role as the oldest sister? What is your job as the oldest sister?
To tell her what to do and what not to do. Helping her, not just with homework, but with life, I guess, itself. Fighting her battles, helping her in games. And I guess that's pretty much it, yeah.
Okay, that's a good answer. Kamara, how do you see your role as the little sister? What is the job of the little sister?
What is the job of the little sister? The job of the little sister is to learn from the bigger sister and follow the direction of the bigger sister, so that you will stay safe.
I love hearing you say that. And as mommy, I'm going to probably play this back for you on some days when, that might not come, that response might not come as readily or easily to you. Very good. Okay, we're going to close out, but before we do, I just want you all to describe each other. Let everybody know. Describe your sister in your own words. Go ahead. Who wants to go first?
Actually, come on first.
Okay.
Thank you. When I describe my sister as a caring person. She is lovely, she is beautiful, she gets good grades, and I love that about her. I know that she's gonna always be there and to help me and take care of me and to help me learn and everything. I think my sister is a wonderful person. She is flawless, LGE. And I think that when she grows up, she'll be an even more amazing sister than she is now.
And that is very sweet, Kamara. Yanni, how would you describe your sister?
Well, I guess I would describe my sister as maybe like and height-wise maybe like a medium small, and then maybe I'll describe her like from what she likes: hearts, rainbows, unicorns, slash ponies, being nice, kind, never taking people for granted, never just being shy, always creative, turning something into another, very bold, bright, intelligent, smart, creative, all running in the same family.
Shout out to your bloodline, right?
Yeah. Maybe even a baker or a cook, because she can cook and she can bake, she can do a lot of things. And I would guess she's like flexible, not just in time, but not just in time, but her body. And
you mean not just physically, but mentally as well?
Yes.
Okay.
Physically, mentally, and very unique, different from the other.
And you know what? You all, that's so sweet. You all did an excellent job at describing each other, and they were all really positive things. And I'm sure that made us feel really good, which is positive and needed in our sister relationship, right?
Yeah.
But just being honest, our sister does not always probably make us feel the best. There are times when they kind of just get on our nerves, right? Can we be honest?
Yes.
Yeah. So for other sisters out there, because I know you all are still learning this as well, but for other sisters out there, what would be your advice to your sister? What would be your advice to other sisters about how to deal with those difficult moments with your sister? Again, granted, I know you all haven't mastered it. We're still learning daily, right? Yeah. But what will be one thing that you have learned about dealing with your sister, even if she doesn't make you happy, or she kind of, let's just call it what it is, she frustrates you, she gets on your nerves? What would be your one advice to other sisters?
I would say try to ignore them.
Ignore them?
Ignore them. My mom has told me all the time, just ignore it, just ignore. I have not mastered that yet at all. Not even a little bit. I try. It's not the easiest. I would say ignore them, walk away, or just stop talking to them. Not stop talking to them, but stop answering. Because if you answer and it's not a good answer, I'm sorry. When you answer and it's not a good answer, and
like when you're responding to maybe negativity.
yeah, and it's negative also, they'll get frustrated and the problem will continue. So maybe like, I guess you could say, watch what you're saying to them. Maybe say something nice so then they can, they can feel nice and they'll be nice to you and, respect you and be kind again.
A little reverse psychology. Very wise, big sister. And little sister, what would be your advice to another set of sisters who are dealing with frustrations or things that make them angry? What would you tell another sister to do to help them get through that space?
I would tell another sister to do, what I'll tell them is to I'll learn Simon Silk. It's this book that I read. It's called Simon Silk. So
it's called what?
Simon Silk. And if someone says something weird to you, just ignore them, walk away. If they're laughing at you and you think they're making fun of you, just laugh with them and just ignore them and don't care.
Okay. So you all have given me, us, some very great responses on how to deal with adverse situations. Before we close out, as mommy, I just had to say something. Before we get to the ignoring phase, and this is for my daughters, but I will also say this to all children. I say it to my students. I really think it's important for you all to be advocates for yourself. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay. I really think that it's important for you all to be advocates for yourself. So before you get to the ignoring stage, right? That might be step 2. But the first step will be to actually ask the person to stop doing whatever it is that you find frustrating. Because you have the right to speak up for yourself and you have the right to tell people what's bothering you. Now, as Yanni said, you don't want to go down a negative path and you don't want to escalate the situation. But certainly it is within your right to ask someone to stop doing something that hurts you, that bothers you, that frustrates you. That should be always your first line of defense. You girls got it?
Got it.
All right. Well, this has been great. This is our first episode of PCC. Hashtag Pink Couch Conversations. We are not doing this weekly. This is I believe we agreed on every 4th Monday type of conversation. So please, please, please spread this video. Share it with other sisters, mothers, fathers, and just kind of bring your family into this conversation. We want to have some time where the girls can just discuss girl issues. Speaking of which, they've created an awesome girl space. They have a Instagram, and their Instagram is the Sunkissed _chic, CHICSTERS. So they're the Sunkissed Chicsters. Follow them. That is a space for girls by girls. As mom, I do oversee a lot of the content, but they put in a lot of the feedback and the work. I might write something that sounds too adulty, if that's a word. And they'll come in and tell me it needs emojis or it needs some different words, some different language, maybe be a little more trendy. And so in that, I'm teaching them social media etiquette, but also I'm also allowing them to naturally start to become adjusted to the social media world, because eventually they're going to have their own accounts that they run, and I want to know that they're prepared for that. So we thank you for your time. I just want to just scroll up real quick and let you see the little girl on the wall. I didn't want you all to think we just had some random, some legs in our picture. That's like, that's a doll, a decal doll that they can actually decorate. With ballerina, and she has a little BGM, a little black girl magic happening there. So that is a decal we've had on the wall for a little while. But anyway, I digress. We are closing out. We thank you for your time. Continue to follow us. We're putting our website on there. There it is. www.onesun3flowers.com. www.sisterhood.com. You can also follow us on social media. The girl specific page again is at One Sun. Nope, that's the main page. It is at Sunkissed Chicsters. And if you want a space for the entire girl community, inclusive of women, our company page is One Sun, Three Flowers. We thank you so much for your time. And we look forward to seeing you again in 4 weeks.